All right, happy Halloween, everyone. I think I'm holding my camera the wrong way, but this was the only way that was comfortable for my arm. I tried filming this the other way and instantly, like, my arm died. Okay, so, okay, I'm a little nervous because this was really long. I think this is like the longest one we've ever done. And there was definitely a pause like in the middle of Garrett's video, as I'm sure you know now. Anyways, okay, so apparently this is supposed to be read or said, recited, whatever, in Dimple's voice. And as Garrett stated in his video, I have not heard Dimple's voice in a very long time. All I know is that it kind of sounds like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. So we're gonna try. Hold on. What's DJ, get out of my laboratory. All right. I can't do it. I don't know what accent this is. This is not a Dimple accent. She has like a tinier voice. Oh God. Okay. Now I don't even know how the story starts. Once upon a time, I don't know what accent this is. There was laboratory. There was a girl who lived. Nope, we're gonna lose the accent because it's gonna be too distracting, and I wanna save you guys from that pain of listening to it. Okay, so just imagine I'm speaking as Dimple would. Okay, once upon a time, there's this girl who lived with, oh God, how many? Oh, 7? Was it 7? Is this like Snow White 7 dwarves type situation? Anyways, I think so. I think it was 7. 5? 7. 5 or 7. Spooky people. And they were known as the Bloods. There was red blood, blue blood, yellow blood, and twice blood. Don't understand how their parents decided to name those kids, but those were the names that I was given. So, but we don't care about the other ones. We only care about twice blood. And so this is a story about him. And the story goes that twice blood was visited by this, it was, I'm going to say, a spooky wench. Ooh. And said, tonight, twice blood, you're going to be visited by 3 very scary guests. And then, whoo, goes away. And so twice blood's like, yeah, sounds about right. So, doesn't really, think anything of it. Just kind of waits for the first guest to arrive. So he's sitting in his chair and he hears I don't have anything to knock with here. Knock. And, my neighbors are going to love that. And the first guest arrives and it's this huge toothed monster. And he says, I'm hungry. Give me some food. And Twice Blood's like, well, I got some jerky if you want some of that. And he's like, that'll do. So, gives him the jerky. Toothed Monster's happy and he's on his way. So Twice Blood moseys back on over to his chair and goes, you know what? That wasn't so bad. Psh, whatever. This is fine. So he's just kind of relaxing, waiting for the second guest to come. Then the second knock comes, and I'm not going to knock again so my neighbors don't hate me. But imagine you hear it, knock, knock. Second guest arrives, and this is, I think this is the one that Garrett couldn't remember either. This is where the long pause, I think, took place in Garrett's video. It was, oh goodness. Oh, I remember. Okay, it was a spooky scarecrow. It was all like thin and withering and spooky. And Garrett couldn't remember exactly what he asked for. So he comes to the door and he knocks. Twice Blood answers and he goes, I need a brain. So Twice Blood, oh yeah, I got that. So he goes and grabs him a brain and hands it to this spooky scarecrow and he makes his way doing whatever spooky scarecrows do. So Twice was like, all right, that wasn't too bad either. Mosey's back on over to his chair, getting real relaxed, says, you know what? I only have one more guest left. How bad could this be? Then the third knock comes. Knock, knock, knock. And he's like, all right, this is my third guest. Goes and answers the door. And he sees a little girl in pigtails. She has a very tiny voice and says, "Sir, can I please have either a Bible or a steak?" And we're assuming like Buffy style vampire steak. So, yeah, wooden steak or a Bible. And Twice-Blood, he goes, you know what, let me go look. So he starts looking around and, Twice-Blood, of course he's going to have a steak. But surprise, surprise, Twice-Blood also has a Bible. What? We need more backstory on this guy. So he brings the Bible and the wooden stake out to the little girl and says, "Here you go." And she's like, "Thanks, mister," and walks off. And Twice-Blood closes the door, goes back over to his chair, sinks in, gets all nice and relaxed, and goes, "Man, I don't know what that wench was saying. Like, that wasn't bad at all." And he kind of drifts off into a peaceful, quiet sleep, only to be awoken later in middle of the night to see the little girl with pigtails standing over him with the steak. And then that's where the story ends.